Hello and welcome back to the programme of Premier League, where we have now spent a full 11 months making stupid comments on stuff we don't properly understand. 11 months. That's enough time to write a really, really long script. 11 months on from our beginnings, we'll go back to the video that started it all off. End of season awards. Hopefully this time around I don't sound like I've just woken up from a 2-day nap. Let's get going then. And our first award is Player de la Saison. Last year, good old Danny Ings won this award, but this year I want to give it to somebody different. As is tradition for my videos, it'll be a fairly obscure and controversial pick. Lewis Dunk!
Well, you just knew that was going to happen.
Don't worry, I'm kidding. I'm not that stupid. I have actually gone for Luke Shaw, because I am sure he is the right choice. Come on, that was a great joke. It doesn't get much funnier, so, if you want funnier content, you clear off now. Where's everybody gone? Anyway, Luke Shaw has had the season of his life. He played in most of the Euro matches and scored in the final. This season he's gone from the punchline of everyone's joke to the not punchline of everyone's joke. His only problem is that he plays for Man United. Despite this seemingly irremediable fact... Sorry, that's a big word. Hang on, I'll go again. His only problem is he plays for Man United. Despite this seemingly irremediable... His only problem is that he plays for Man United. Despite this seemingly irredeemable... His only problem is that he plays for Man United. Despite this seemingly... No... His only problem is that he plays for Man United. Despite this seemingly unhurdleable fact, I suppose exceptions can be made.
But I suppose exceptions can be made.
Now I will personally award a trophy to anyone who realises my subtle pun there. I'll give you a bit of a hint, it's to do with the name of the film that's from. Yeah, so that's my player of the season pick. Now, on to goal of the season, and I will do like last time, a top 3, starting from third, and it's got to be Aller's bicycle kick versus Crystal Palace.
Range. Oh, what a wonderful goal.
Almost as good as Johan Bash's effort that won top place last year. I just love a bicycle kick, and I love people scoring against Crystal Palace, so this one was really one to savour. Second place is Edison Cavani, with his chip over the keeper and into the net.
Flicked on there by Fernandez. He's through Cavani. What an attempt! What a goal!
I would love to put it first. I would put it first, but it wasn't actually a goal. Bruno Fernandes did not touch the ball. He simply didn't touch the ball, so it should have been offside. But, it was still brilliant technique, and I can't take away from that. First place, drum roll please. Manuel Lanzini versus Tottenham.
Cresswell sends it in towards Rice. He couldn't get near it. Snodgrass was hoping it would drop. Lanzini! It's incredible!
I think it adds to this goal when we consider what it meant for the match. Spurs had been 3-0 up until the last 10 minutes, when all of a sudden West Ham found themselves 2 goals back. And then, in the 96th minute, it speaks for itself. Beautiful. Just one thing to address before we move on. I didn't include Lamella's Rabona because it wasn't that impressive. I'm not that good at football, and I could do a Rabona like that on command. Yes, it was a professional match and it was under pressure, but it just sort of trickles into the corner. Like, no disrespect to Lamella, I really rate him, but this goal is quite overhyped. And now we move on to Manager of the Season, and there is only one person for this award, Graham Potter. But I did have a really hard time picking this one between Dean Smith and David Moyes, and I decided to combine them in an evil experiment to create one ultimate footballing brain. Mwahaha! Only kidding. I picked Dean Smith. He somehow managed to turn a side I was certain would get relegated into a side that genuinely can challenge for Europe. I still remember the time Villa beat Liverpool 7-2 on the same day Spurs beat Man United 6-1. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe that we had a day like that. But props to Aston Villa for beating them by that margin, because that was incredible. Also, you know, Aston Villa have Mr. I am a traitor to Ireland Grealish on their team, and it pains me to say it, but he's actually not that bad, and Dean Smith really gets the best out of him.
He's done it!
Especially this season, he has done that. Finally, we have flop of the season, and this was a relatively difficult. I'm only kidding. This was a really easy choice. It was the king of uselessness, heir to the throne of Floppington McFlopface, Thiago Alcantara. He hasn't been too bad, but ask yourself, what difference has he made to Liverpool? Apart from the £26 million hole in their bank account, not that much. I know. If he played for Brighton, I would be raving about him constantly. But we have to consider the expectation and ability of the other players around him. Okay, so that is it. Video over. Goodbye. You can leave now. Why are you still watching? I said you could leave. The video is ending now. Thanks to Jamie and Matthew for their respective roles. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye.